So we're back on this 2017 Honda that had an aftermarket condenser that was leaking. And this was YF refrigerant. They lost nearly a pound of YF refrigerant. So this is like a $360 recharge, and they had to do it a second time. I also found out on this vehicle, this customer lived up in Washington. Somehow, I guess, I don't know if they knew them or not, but they had to drive all the way from Washington State in the United States all the way down to San Francisco, California, just for a warranty to get the condenser. The shop didn't want to pay Honda $1,000 to warranty their aftermarket condenser. They stuck another aftermarket condenser in here, and the OEM condenser has a gasket that fills up this gap that goes for the bottom, so it doesn't draw in air, because the air goes around, comes around hot, and it gets sucked in here. You want all the air to go over here. So the aftermarket condenser does not have that gasket attached. Neither over here. There's this big old gap, and you suck in air from the sides instead of going through, and it's missing the gasket. Like on the radiator here, there's a gasket up here. When the plastic comes down, it's sealed. It's missing the gaskets all around. So this is what happens too when you buy aftermarket condensers. Just like on the Toyota, if you buy the original Denso with the new little clips for putting in the lines, they break every time. They are always breaking. The aftermarket condenser does not come with clips, does not come with O-rings. So the guys are having leaks and lines blow off and stuff because they're buying aftermarket condensers. On the OEM Nippon Denso for the Toyotas, it comes with those little plastic clips brand new because they're so brittle and they break so easy, and it comes with new O-rings. And that's the other difference. You think you're saving money, but like this is another one of those situations where they paid me $154 for a leak check just to find a leak, found a leak. Then they have to pay me another, let's see, this was $360 to recharge it, just to replace it again with another cheap aftermarket condenser. So, and give the customer poor performance. The customer is going back up. They're on the west side of Washington right now. It's like this weekend's supposed to be 101 degrees. This condenser does not have the same spin spacing. This is like 12 fins per inch. The OEM condenser that came out of here is like 18 fins per inch. And the OEM has more cooling passages for refrigerant. So all around, this customer is going to suffer when they go into a real hot climate. Here in San Francisco, no problem. Go up to the desert areas, and plus leaving out the seals to stop the hot air from going around. That's just a disaster. That's all I got to say. So this one is done. I think this was a 3-part video. I think when I first looked at it, and then after I charged it and found the problem, and now they replaced the condenser, and I just made the 3rd video now just so I can show you the quality you get with some of these aftermarket condensers. Not all, but I get to see enough of them that I know not to use them.